Okay, we should be live. So, my mana leaves. We are back with Children of Mana. So, yeah, we wanted to test Jin out today. Going into the next area again. Because we totally did not lose last time. And we will not lose this time as well. Yeah, we set out from the village. Seto Auto. Let's go. And yeah, hopefully we can do this and maybe even more today. I really hope we don't get stuck at just this one dungeon. That would be awful. I should have maybe looked into if we could buy new equipment. Well, let's try it. If we die again, I guess. Equipment, like, we can probably upgrade a bit, but it's unlikely that it's like that an excessive difference at this point. We have equipment that's almost all level. And there's not like an equip for every level. That's just not it. Okay. So I do really like the dungeon, the storminess and everything. It's so weird that we already had Dungard. It was mixed with... I'm not sure who it was mixed with, but... yeah. I did it first try, yes. Yes, please. Great. But yeah, we had that definitely. Huh? Whoa, whoa! 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 Obi! Did you just do something because there... Why did you connect to my PC? Wasn't able to control myself right now. My character there. Due to that. That could have been a problem. I think she doesn't hear me. But okay. Okay, defeat a certain group. Yeah, I wouldn't remember which group that was. Oh yeah, defeat a certain group basically is a kill everything. In the end. Crystal of Sword. Okay. First off, no way I'm leaving the chest there. Second off, I gotta... yeah, it's very likely the mushrooms. I think I even said yesterday that it's the mushrooms. And I was right about that. I am poisoned again. Yeah. Chocolate it is. That's why I always forget about the Fury. Which I really should use more. It's not the mushrooms, actually. Interesting. But yeah, quickly gone through the first floor. Relatively quickly. Oh yeah, this one. Could actually be here that I said the mushrooms are it. Yeah, I really want to use the hammer to get rid of the tree stumps, which in the end are hiding what I need somewhere. Wait, no, I think it wasn't even a tree stump in this place. So, yeah, I remember. See, and that's where this as a dungeon crawler falls a bit flat. This is just the same. So dungeon crawlers usually have procedurally generated dungeons. Meaning, whenever you go inside a dungeon, its layout is randomized. And if it has like stuff like the gleam drop mechanic here, that's how things are hidden to get further into it. Also randomized. This game doesn't do that, but at the same time, it's also not giving you the variety of dungeons. Like, this is the 5th dungeon we have. I think it was 5th. There was the mana tower, then the water one, then the desert, the ice one, and now this. Yeah. So 5 dungeons so far. Which, for when you do side quests and stuff, and then you die and have to redo it, it being the same again, it feels more tedious than a randomized dungeon. Which would also just be more of the same, but at least you have no idea what to do and where to do it. Which you could see as a negative, because now that I know where stuff is, well, if I would remember at least, I can go through it quicker. But if most of your tasks amount to kill everything, yeah, you can't really be that quick about it. It's still a lengthy process, you know? Even if I would remember which group it was, I could, yeah, ignore those enemies that then follow me and will get in the line of fire anyway, you know what I mean, right? And sure, this can happen in a randomized one too, but at least that has some kind of divergence. Because you're not used to that layout. So yeah, if they would have just randomized it, that would have been better. See, okay, now I could just move on, right? But at this point, with the enemy group thing, I have only this one enemy left here. Damn it. Wait. It wasn't the stump at the end there? And so, it's easier to progress really only applies if you remember, right? As you see, I don't. And that was yesterday. Sure, if I continued yesterday, maybe I would have remembered, but it's you can't expect a player to continue right away and remember. And yeah, you could write down. Sure, writing it down is technically an option, but imagine you play this on the go in the car. Maybe you don't have something with you that you can write it down in. Okay, you might have a phone. Sure, that works. But, I don't know. In a DS game, I don't know. Yeah, making your own maps like in old NES games and stuff can be fun and everything, sure. But it shouldn't be necessary, if you catch my drift. If I have those gumdrops lying around, I'm gonna collect them. Absolutely. Bang. Honestly, this dungeon feels the most mana in this game so far. Even though those all were places we experienced before. AKA those, I just realized, so far, these were the exact same places as in Dawn of Mana. We had the desert level, we had the plains, like it's not just like the type, it's really where we are. You know, I got this new magic with me. Maybe I should try it out. Okay. Ooh. Okay, yeah, I do like that a lot more than Dryad's spell. So... yeah. That's why I want to try it on the knights now. That come in the next turn. Because initially they are trapped. That's the one thing with a randomly created dungeon. Sure, the theming can be there. Like have this type, this dungeon always be this type of dungeon, like the plains, the meadow. That definitely, keep that. Because that also for the story makes sense. The story that does set up that these are distortions and the places don't look like they looked before. So they have the explanation of why the dungeons look randomized every time you go in. In the game, in the lore, in the story. But they have the explanation, they just still don't do it. Okay, you know what? This portal thing we won't kill this time. Except one thing I want to try. Yeah, I could have come up with that before, but it also doesn't work. Because that took quite a long time. Oh, I think it were the pumpkins here, right? Something says it were the pumpkins. No enemies here. Oh. I'm pretty sure that portal thing spawns more enemies. Which would mean I have to kill it after all. Kinda tedious because it only takes 1 damage, but... if I have to, I guess... yeah, well. Oh wow. Great. So I could put on my like I have a turbo controller in my hands right now. Huh? Oh, because they weren't spawning because there were spawns. I did die. Wait, but I didn't hear any beeping. Oh, we have to go through it again. Still my favorite dungeon, because I go only by looks. Because besides looks, again, I don't want to talk about the negatives too much, but they are just here. What can I do? The thing is, it's just, yeah. If at least I... ooh. Magical hammer, there it is. What was I about to say? Yeah, well. Look at that. I forgot what I was talking about. Kai, hello, hello, how are you doing? Have you rested a bit? Are you feeling better today? Or still tired AF? Okay, we go shop and then I'll check if we have the XP quest. Because we can use it if we have it. Okay, buy an item. Yeah, that's bad. We can buy that. A warhammer, yes. I'm never resting, but feeling better today. Feeling better is already a good direction, right? How about armor? Nope, just worse. I mean, I guess rings don't matter too much anyway. Okay. I still wonder what killed me. That's so weird. Still cooking since 9:30 AM. I've fed way too many ripe tomatoes in the garden. In maybe an hour, my 10 liters of bolognese should be finished. Damn. Didn't want to highlight. Okay. No problem, no problem. I can give you the points back if you want. Like, yeah. If you didn't mean to highlight it, that would be fine. Ducks with helmets? No. I'm very okay. No, we don't have the XP thing. But yeah, it does not feel like I died because I'm too weak, actually. What killed me there? I didn't hear my HP going off. Oh well. Let's go straight at it again, and I guess we will work with save states, because why not? Not gonna lie that I'm playing this on an emulator. Because how else would you stream DS games? Yes, I know some people have a DS that can do that, but honestly, investing in that, I don't know. I mean, I do like playing from the actual hardware, but yeah. Not enough to want a modded DS. If it's just a cable I need, fine. If I need a whole console just to... Nah. Alright, the tree stump. What was this one? Damn it! It wasn't? Wait. Okay, now I'm not sure if it's really always the same tree stump or just the same thing you have to do, because wasn't it this one last? I'm pretty sure. It wasn't. Was it? My brain is too old to remember things like that. That's the funny thing, a friend of mine discovered he has some white hair. Yeah, welcome being over 30. The white hair will not be the last you find. I know you can see it on cam, but I am also going white already. Like, especially on the sides here. But I gotta say, I don't mind that much. Also, if I'm going fully white, at least I can say I have the thing that it's like a pure white. Like the nice kind of being old white. And if I go full white or mostly white, coloring my hair will be so easy. Because I would like to color my hair more. Gotta be honest here. Like, I do it on my birthday streams sometimes. The problem is I do have naturally, yeah, almost black hair. It's more like a very dark brown, like polar. And then I always have to bleach it, which is very bad for your hair. And as I do have beautiful hair, I don't wanna harm that nice hair I have naturally, you know? So yeah, but if I go white, I can just apply the color like green, blue, whatever. Which is not really that bad for your hair. The bleaching part is when you have to make yourself blonde. That's the problem. And yeah, I can just go for it. And that would be nice. I've wanted to do way more stuff today, but I think I have no time for that. This tomato's taking me too much time today. Tomato stealing your day. That's crazy. How was your day? Just a normal day. Nothing special. Played a bit of games. We did want to go into the pool, but of course it's not hot today. At least not like pool hot. The water's a bit coldish. It also rains, or rained. Yeah, but otherwise it was a good day. Nothing special, but a good day. Sometimes that's just enough. Or, as a German would say, can't complain. Can't be better than that, right? Yeah, played some Pokopia earlier and then some Super Bomberman R. Got that one out again. After quite some time now. I vividly remember from yesterday saying that I took away all these tree stumps and was a bit annoyed that it wasn't even here after all that work. And now it... Let's see where it is. We will see. Yeah, next week will be a bit more... Yeah... weird, let's say it like that. So, basically my wife, for context purposes, both my wife and I work home office. So we're like... We're not together the whole day, because she's downstairs in her office, I'm here. But, yeah, next week she has to go to Munich to her workplace. For 3 days. And it's always weird when she has to do that. It doesn't happen often, like maybe once a year, but... You know, in the end, I never ever lived alone for like an extra long time. Like maybe my parents were away for a week and I was alone at home at that point, but at that time, but you know. Not the same thing. But yeah, it's always so weird being alone like that. Even if it's just for a couple of days. That's... Yeah. Okay, wait. I think it was there last time too. Oh yeah, the Fury. I always forget it. Because the select button is such a weird thing to press to activate like your super strength mode. Yeah. So basically when the next English stream is on again, she is already back. She's gone from Monday to Wednesday. That might result in longer German streams, maybe. So, I'll see, I'll see. I do have to cook, though. So I might go a bit on a break if I do longer streams. Huh? Where's my egg? What the? Wait. Did we miss an enemy? Could I? I gotta try now because the touch screen. Nah. And this only has return. Oh, up here. Yeah, I cannot make the map like the whole map. That sucks a bit. I can fully understand that weird feeling. Yeah, it's like... Ever since I moved out from my mother, I live together with my now wife, you know? I moved in with her directly after moving out. And technically before that I moved out before too, but that was with my ex. Because it was a bit of a weird situation, but her parents offered me to live there. Okay. Given that that was my first girlfriend, of course I took that. Turned out to be a bit of a mistake, but you know. Mistakes is how you get through life. How you learn things. But whoa. So yeah. I mean, granted, I'm not like completely alone. There are cats. Cats that at least one of them is hard to handle alone. So I'm not sure if that's a good thing. Well. But well, I'll manage. I managed before. My parents are on holiday right now, and it's just me and my grandmother in that old, like, 400 square meters building. Kind of crazy if you need to search the one person that lives here. Yeah. That's definitely weird. I will keep my lore dog. So, the thing is, when I stream, once she's gone, because my cat likes to escape through my window, I gotta lock myself in my room. Basically, I am locked into a smaller space than my cats have for them. Because they get, like, the bedroom and the hallway, right? Not gonna let them in the living room, though. Not alone. Just because otherwise he would escape, and yeah, if I'm lucky, he just stands there and waits for me to pick him up. If I'm not lucky, he runs around somewhere in the garden. Oh yeah, they also have the attic. Right. That too. So I have less space for myself, at least while streaming, than they have for themselves. Because if he does escape into the garden, getting him out of there alone... Oof. That could be a task that's very draining. Wind! You know one thing about the magic in this game, which also makes the magic kinda suck, is that it makes me sneeze. No. Is that you have to stay where you activate the magic. Because if you don't, enemies follow you. And thus the magic will not hit the enemies. if that is the case, then I don't need magic in the first place, as my sword and other weaponry just does it better, you know? See, this is what I mean. If I go away now, they immediately follow. And the magic takes so long to activate that, yeah, a lot of times enemies are just not there anymore. Well, the magic in how it works, like this loading and then it's summoned, the summoning taking quite some time. You could use that time to, like, heal, but no. Of course, right now it works perfectly fine. But yeah, if you go away, you just... I don't know. Something around this era of mana kinda made magic shit. Now the sun is coming out. You probably online manage once he gets hungry. What? You'd probably online manage one. Something about that sentence is weird, Moby. Okay. Wait, they weren't out? Ouch. They weren't trapped, I mean? They are trapped here. So I guess... that's highly ineffective. Only. Ah. Yeah. Yeah. I'm writing while weirdly bending over. We did not use save states at all. Maybe I should. Because I really don't want to redo this again. Yeah, this is highly ineffective. Okay, let's try getting the buff of it. Which can paralyze them. Did you just manage to poison me? Okay. But if you're alone, it's fine. They are not that hard. It's just when 4 of them do their spin attack at you and you get just hit once. You're really stuck there. They stagger you. Okay. We did get one or the other item. Like, yeah, the stock is bad. Yeah, no. We did also get some armors, yes. I wanted to back out of the menu to go to the armor, but yeah, why? Never mind. We're gonna save. I so hated that you have 4 characters in this game, but the game only gives you 3 saves. Like, if you buy this actually, because I can use as many saves as I want with an emulator, but if you buy this physically and want to play once as every character, you have to delete 1 character. That sucks. I just realized I didn't manage to sit at my PC this week once. That's bad. Yeah. 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 Go sit on your PC now. Your online friends just going like, is he dead? Did he die? Okay. Let's get further here. Not the thing I wanted to press, but okay. Okay. What is up with those? Certain group hidden by a stump. Yeah, okay. Okay, I can just walk over them. Ow! Ow! Okay, I cannot just walk over them. I just got a bit lucky there. I see. Thousand lucre. Nice. Still need 1 hour with my bolognese. The cooking into jars will do my grandmother tomorrow morning when I'm at work. Yeah, okay. After that, though, PC time. Stupid work. I think work should just pay you for existing, even without showing up. I think that would be fair. Don't know why they don't do it like that. Okay. Wait, hidden by a stump? We haven't seen one stump yet. New Gundam Nugget? The Nugget is here? The actual one? The Indian chicken nugget? Don't you just hate it when you are in the middle of a game, then a sexy, handsome and charming German man just appears on your screen? The trick with me is that always happens like while I'm playing the game. As you just said as well, but you know, it's the same face I always see in a mirror, weirdly enough. Very coincidental, so I'm not too distracted by it. I have no idea how I focus when I see such a face every day. Yeah, it's hard. Needed a lot of training. But eventually I was able to. How was your day, Nu? How was your day? How many fathers did you children today? Game with Glennon mostly. Yeah, he can use it right now, right? Definitely, yeah. I still need to screw 1 hour on my car. I needed to shower and I probably should get up tomorrow around 5:45. Weeks like that just suck, right? Where you just can't get anything done for yourself. Like, something you really should never forget to do. But if life just won't let you, what are we gonna do about that, right? I'm now here in your stream. Yeah, that's the perfect thing to do at the end of your day. What could be a better experience for you? Also, I again forgot to set a save state. Just in case. I really don't want to go at this dungeon a third time. Wait, this flower does attack normal enemies. So I could just wait it. Oh, there was no damage number right there, was there? Also, wait it out or just be much quicker about it by just going sword at him. I think I go sword rather. Okay, Noosh, what is, by the way... Oh, hidden by a really? Every floor having the same thing? Gleamwell hidden by a stump and defeat a certain group of enemies, which is low-key just kill everything. Which is also a thing that can hide the Gleam drop. And the certain group is just... If that's on screen, you gotta kill everything anyway. Except maybe in the last group that appears on screen, because that will have the final enemy of that type to kill, but you know, at that point... Ouch. Okay, quick, give me the flail. Okay. Gleam drop distance. It's just money. Oh well, it's not just money, it's 1,000 lucre, so... Technically, like, the mana series could appear in Kingdom Hearts. I would be for it. But I feel like from Square's side, it really only is Final Fantasy, isn't it? Was there any other... Oh wait, Twevy was there. Right, there were others. The World Ends With You was in Dream Drop Distance, funnily enough. So the mana series is not out of the question. Huh. I think they did Easter eggs of other games, but they don't like make them really story relevant how Leon is. The whole stupid Leon thing. I never understood why it was like... I mean, granted. Rainbow Head incoming, yes. Granted, Squall is a bit of a stupid name. Sure. But just take it. That's his name now. You named him back then. So why is he going, no, I want to be called Leon. Hello to you too, Game Blastinator. How is your day? Like, why the Leon thing? That's like so dumb. Making dinner? That's nice. Ouch. You shouldn't walk into these. Friendly reminder. Where was... We uncovered it. Did we uncover it? Wait, didn't we uncover it? The Gleam Well? Squall is up there with bad names though. Example, Cloud is a terrible name. I like FF7, but come on, Cloud as a name? It's a name like his personality. Cloudy. Very cloudy. With a chance of meatballs. There it is. I think from the 3 weather ones, Lightning is the best name. And that name is Lightning. So, well. Only her character was good. I mean, I say she is better Squall and better Cloud. That doesn't say much because those weren't good characters, but, you know. It's at least something. Yeah, I gotta be flailing a bit. Could you please make room a bit? Ouch. We need more Zack, yes. I think I would have liked FF7 definitely more if Zack was the protagonist. I mean, I gotta say, I do like remake Cloud more than I like original, at least. But, yeah. It's like saying, I rather step into piss than into shit, you know? Certain group hidden by a stump. That's why Crisis Core is so good. I still need to play that game. I have it. I played one mission. I just... Yeah. And when I played Remake Rebirth, the Zack sections were the best. Yeah, the Zack portions were so good. I mean, he might be alive in the remake. If we're lucky, they go with that. A lot of people say that would be shit because it's not the original, like in the original, they shouldn't change that. The thing about remake that people seem to fail to understand is that it's not a remake of Final Fantasy VII. It's a sequel. And they did that pretty nicely, that idea, by naming it remake because what the thing that happens in Final Fantasy VII, and you see that in the first game already, is that the world is remade differently. That's why those ghost thingies appear, because they don't want it to be remade. That's the whole point. And then the second one is Rebirth, because, I don't know, something is Rebirth. I'm not sure about that. But yeah, it is a sequel. And thus it should change these things. You know? It's a sequel basically playing at the same time as the original because, you know, the world changing. The remaking of the world. Ouch. I looked at the map for a bit there. Shouldn't have done that. Yeah, definitely gonna go chocolate mode again. For sure, but one plot point I'm seriously tired of is multiverse. I don't think it's a multiverse, though. And they did integrate it a fair bit. Which, I wouldn't say it's a multiverse, honestly. I say that in the final thing, we see that something, probably Aerith Spirit or whatever, wants to change things for the better. I should really not look at the map that much. That's why I wasn't there. Because I didn't find the button so far. I think something initiated that change in the world, and we're actually just rewriting the original timeline. And that someone has to be a woman, because if it wasn't a woman, then Sid wouldn't have changed from a fucking misogynistic prick to a more or less decent guy now. Right? Bam. I know, but in Rebirth there's a whole ass scene where Sephiroth starts talking about the multiverse. The second he did that, I was like, fuck you. Maybe he was talking about Dissidia. Okay. Dissidia, yeah. I never played a Dissidia game, I gotta be honest. Are they worth it? I like... So the first Dissidia I saw... I had no interest because there was a serious lack of characters there. Great on PSP, terrible on PS5. Because you only had the main characters and the villains. That was like... Okay. You know, like... You're a game series that has so many great characters. And you're limiting me like that? Like really? I gotta take this off now, this is getting too warm. Yeah, the sun came back out, of course. Making everything hot right now, I need to drink something. So if you do get it on PSP, I can't play PSP. My PSP battery is dead. And it's honestly not worth for me to get a new one. Emulation, different thing. Just get the sequel, because the sequel bundles the original game too. What? Okay. Now that's something. That's an interesting thing to do. Oh well. Yeah. The idea of a fighting game is not bad. Like, obviously. I think there is... fighting is a genre... Oh, yeah, that happened. I think South Park Fractured But Whole did that too. Yeah, the Collector's Edition did. Yes. It did, yeah. But, like, fighting is a genre... I think almost every franchise could have a fighting game for it. Not only talking gaming franchise. Like, anime, TV shows. If it's not, like, comedy or something like that, or slice of life. Though even with some of the slice of life ones, they all could be comedy as well. They all could have a fighting game, I mean. No, could be comedy. Fighting games just work. That spell fighting game on PS2, I have ordered it. Well, looking forward on how you like it. Do I mind about the chests? Fuck the chests. There's a gold chest. Fuck it. Fuck. Gold chest I want. Ah, they're not that hard to get. I'm just gonna be singing the Oppai song the whole time. He definitely is a character in that game. If not, that would be weird. Because he's like one of the... Well, maybe not one of the main characters, but like main support characters. Oppai. Boing, boing. Great song. We all should live by that song. There's much wisdom in it. Wait, already? Ah, this is one of those floors that are like just a single strong enemy. But that could mean that, yep, chest-wise, we could have something. What do you open? I didn't see any stones to walk over. Oh! Yeah, well, that was unnecessary. But yeah, like I said, fighting games. Tell me one franchise. Like I said, slice of life, comedy, that probably won't work. But every other franchise, you could make a fighting game out of it. Not gonna say a good one, but you could. Like even police shows like The Rookie. Of course you could do a fighting game with it. You have characters that fight. It probably would be bad, but, you know, it could be done. I think maybe Elfenlied. I don't know enough about that. Just probably would be a game where you throw blood at each other from what I heard about it. Doesn't sound like fun, but, you know. Apparently all the things in that series is blood. That's all it has. Blood everywhere. Don't think we... I got half plate. Yeah, we didn't get anything. It's bad, like terrible as a series. Yeah, but people always said it's so good because blood. Didn't you see the blood? I would watch a Chinese version of it. And either you now know what that means or you don't, and find out for yourself. I remember watching it as a teen thinking I was the edgiest bastard ever. Probably that is what it is. And contrary to the picture of me that does exist, I was never into edgy stuff crazily like that. You do know what... Yeah, I assumed you do. Yeah, the storm is awfully quiet. Trent said to call for them once I get here. Alright. Elfenlied Bollywood edition. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. So you made it this far. Actually, I thought you might. Here again! Your beloved sword is right here. You've come to take it back and save the world, I suppose. That's right! Ever the gallant one, I see. Well, it is impressive that the likes of you made it here on your own. I may have underestimated you, but you will hinder me no longer. What are you trying to do? If this goes on, the world will cease to exist. What? Total annihilation. The planet will be finished, withering away in a maelstrom of mana. You're insane. I'm just saying it being Bollywood would either make it the best or the worst thing ever. Okay. Back to the fighting game though. One thing, or rather, two fighting games I do wanna see in my lifetime. Wonder if they ever will happen. First off is Square Enix fighting game. Take all those RPGs, Mana, Dragon Quest, Final Fantasy, whatever games you have. The Bouncer for all I care. Air Guides, remember that. Take all of these franchises you have, even the obscure ones, and put them in a fighting game. That would be so cool. And we definitely, absolutely need an Akira Toriyama fighting game. Dragon Ball versus Dr. Slump versus Blue Dragon versus Nekomajin, all that Akira Toriyama shit. Now ponder about that and tell me your opinion. Not at all. I am quite serious. Did you think all of this was merely to settle a personal grudge? Or that I was trying to take over the world? Please. I don't understand you at all. Now then, on with the show. How will you quiet the mana storm? This ought to be a sight to see. Arle would be OP. Rule 1 of fighting, you cannot beat a gag character. I mean, that needs to be balanced, of course, but yeah. Yeah. Arle could be the special unlock that you get by beating the game with every character and she just one-shots everything. And she's not allowed in online or something like that. Okay, interesting. What is two of... Wait. How does this fight actually work? How about... magic? Could you maybe not move towards the enemy that isn't moving while attacking? That would be such a great help. So I assume I gotta kill these small orbs? What if I hammer you? Ouch. Ouch. Gotta watch out for my HP. Okay, the hammering definitely does more damage. They do tank quite some hits, though. Do I have to hammer you onto the big one, or what is this going on about here? Oh, okay, I see. That's how this works. Then why give these orbs damage numbers? That's just making it really confusing, you know? Let me get there. Okay. Ah! Ah! Wait. Do I really have to smash it because... Okay, no, you're attackable like that. Why did they explode now? What's happening? Wait, let me check the message real quick. I think there's an actual manga panel where she lifts the planet to find something she dropped. I think so too, yeah. That does feel very Dr. Slump. I'm really glad they're re-releasing that right now, that manga. Okay, this boss battle is not good. I think I don't have to hit you with them. Or do I? Yeah, okay, now it's done. That boss battle was weird. But we're through it now. Okay, show me where I wrote. Okay, winged armor. Is definitely what we take. That's the only thing that's worth anything here. Great. Well, that wasn't half bad. But how do you intend to vanquish the Mana Tempest without this sort of mana? You are welcome to fight to your heart's content, but... I have a stick and a rock. Yeah, what do you say about that, huh? Huh? Trent, Gaia, you again. Still, you are powerless before Mana's ferocity. Indeed. Against the power of mana, we stand no chance alone. But what if we are not alone? What? The spirits! 3 of them. Hey, I just said that. Not the level 99 reinforced stick. Yeah, it was just... I'm getting used to it, so I thought, why not stick to it? You all dare defy mana. Curse you all. Whoa! Okay! Let's go! Now, if this wasn't a DS game, but on a system that could play the scene in a more glorious resolution. Still a cool scene. We did it! How dare you! Alright, we can do this! Now let's get mana back under control! Forget it! Lightning strikes. Trent! Gaia! Enough is enough. I told you, you will not get in my way! Die. Huh? What is this? Gems? Okay, gems? Weird. What the? I can't move. What are these things? Well, if that's how you want to play. Imbeciles. I don't believe this. The whole lot of you defying me, the Mana Lord. I am here to make the world right, to fill the world with mana as the goddess wishes! A world filled with mana? There's no way the goddess would want that. You persistent... Oh, you persistent worms. I should have gotten rid of you at Lorimar. Wait, the girl. Yes, of course. With the powers of the Mana Tree's maiden. The Mana Tree's maiden? Oh no, Tess! The seed. The seed of mana. Mother Goddess, at long last I shall carry out your wishes. Just wait, my little insects. Your end is near. Ha ha ha! Hey, wait! What was he talking about? What does he want with Tess? Okay. Wait, I'm just standing... Wait. There was something with the side quest that is kinda missable. Let me just look at which side quests are available now. Because I don't wanna exchange every spirit and talk to every spirit. That's just... Wait, is this the one we just beat? Oh yeah. There. So Nana and Dryad. We'll go back to Dryad. How do I change to Dryad though? I guess we will see. Okay. So I gotta talk to Nana, whoever that is. Are you Nana? I mean, probably not. Let's grab... They actually have names. Right. Almost forgot about that. Huh. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Simoon. Oh, one important thing. One very important thing we gotta do before everything else. Do you enlarge my frame? Okay. Yes. Yes. More frame. More gem frame. There we go. Wonderful. So, let's go through the gems first. Which basically is easy. We can do this. What was it? We could use another berserking. But we also had... What was it? Barbarism for more defense as well. Yeah, we lose magic and magic defense, but see me care about that. The other thing we could do instead of those stats would be more XP. And that's the question we gotta ask ourselves now. Shall we go for more power or for more XP? Faster leveling ups can lead to more power, of course. But yeah, what we're gonna do... More XP would also mean we are quicker to equip new weapons, if we get the weapons at least. And we don't lose out on the magic defense. That's of the Windows type of XP, thankfully. Yeah, I think I go for XP. I think that makes sense. Let's create another XP gem. Which was... I think it was strength. There. Fuse. And yes, the XP do stack. Because I feel like those 15 attack and defense, we can more easily get that via the stats we gain by level ups, plus the stats we gain from better equipment. Alright. Also now it looks like tits, which I also appreciate. So, is the XP quest available? Look at jobs. The tech stuff of shops and stuff is very slow in this game, which is weird. Okay. No. No. Slimes aren't it. Nah. Too bad. Okay, now we gotta find... we can shop. Probably after this chapter, we also have new equipment to look forward to. Shop. Okay, let's see. The winged sword. Yes, please. Level is fine. Oh, that's an even better one, but that's level 40. Not a high likelihood to reach that next dungeon. Yeah, the other ones we can just ignore, technically. That's not what we're fighting with, anyway. Level 40. Yeah, but that's... Okay. That's the best we can do right now. Oh, we did get that one armor drop. Right, I almost forgot about that. Winged armor. Perfect. And yeah, the Mithril ring is far into the future. But we have Dryad's ring here now. Okay, now we gotta find Nana for the side quest. Karwast. That's Hannah. That's Nana. Okay. Oh, she can change spirits. Okay, let's go for Dryad then with her. But she also has the quest, huh? So let's chat with her. Chatto. Yeah, did you see Tess? Okay, yeah, we're gonna look for her. Let's go. With our new XP going on. Mana Tower, here we come! And also appear. Okay, let's rescue Tess. It's a Tescue mission if you want. Ah, spikes. Eliminate all monsters is the thing we gotta... Yeah, I don't care about these items there. Okay, you're dead now. Congratulations, you're dead now. Oh, wait, sorry. You're dead now. That's what I meant. You did not father any children, you just died. Boing. Boing. Good. Okay. There are a lot of red enemies in this side quest. Does that mean Tess is on her period? These are also liquid enemies. Yeah, I saw the sign. I opened up my heart. I saw the sign. I opened up and fart. I saw the sign. I have 2 fans going at me and it's still so hot. Like, it wasn't all that hot today, but yet, why now in the evening? Why is it suddenly getting hot as shit? Okay, hidden by a port. I saw the pot. I took it with me and sold the pot. It was an antique. Now I'm filthy rich. Wait, what poisoned me? Bone Crusher? Wait, I didn't even realize I picked something up. What is that? Does sound like a weapon. Okay, we got the drop. What I'm still missing though is the well, which should be in existence somewhere. As well. Okay, but I do want to grab that one chest here. We're not gonna go kill full enemies. But that chest? We're gonna take that. Brum bum bum bum. Eliminate all monsters. Good. Boing. There was an item there, but I barely saw what it was before it disappeared. As in, I couldn't tell what it actually was. Silver Blade, that sounds old. I think the Silver Blade is pretty old. Like literally Tower of Mana old. As in, when we first were here for like the main quest. I mean, those are upgraded enemies because this is not a Chapter 1 side quest, obviously. That would be awful if they put you in this dungeon but treated it like still Chapter 1. Not changing the enemies around. That would be so dumb. You expect me to not invest my HP here? For a fucking crystal of strength. Wow. I wish I had not invested those HP. That's like the most basic strength raising gem. Sure, you can use it for fusions, but come on. Wait, hidden by a pot. Okay. Which pot is the question, but that's for us to find out. I guess I just found that out. Let's take these bets. They're like plated for us, basically. You're not. You're in an annoying place. What do you think red bats taste like? I was kinda hoping you go through. Okay. Small map, let's just take... We have the new XP equipment item. Would be a bummer to not use it, right? Bang. Wolf! And there we have a level up. See? Already worth it. Hopefully they don't taste like dogs with wings. Rebels! Oh, the silver blade isn't... Oh, it's actually a good weapon. Never mind, then. Though we don't have the level yet. 3 levels to go. Oh, Bone Crusher is the flail we have equipped anyway. Yeah, well. Dogs have wings, and rabbits are birds. Rabbits! A classic. Wait, is that audible for you? Because I can vaguely hear it. But the volume was always okay, technically. Double clip, barely audible. Good. The game audio is fine, though, because it both comes out from desktop, so... It's a faith at the end that always kills me. If the game audio is fine, I'm not gonna... Because then if I raise the volume of the clips, that means raising the volume of the game, and that would probably kill some ears, and yeah. Okay. So, let me put that a bit up then. How is this now? And feel free to test the clip again. Because on my end there will be no difference. Could be that you were just too fast there, but like... The thing is, the game is, like, for some reason really loud. You have the overlay twice. I should not, actually. No, it's only there. Wait. Try it now again, please. I think I found it. Tell me if it works. No. Then nothing happens now. Let me do this and this. Try again, please. Because I think it was actually in there twice, so I deactivated one. But if the like, then the other should work. Nothing? Wait, what? No, wait. Wait. Okay, one more try. Now both of them are back activated again. How many XP do you give me? 4? Yeah, thanks for that. We also restarted it. Now both things are activated again and nothing is playing. Wait, that's the exact same map as before. Literally the exact same one. What the fuck? So Nu broke it hard this time. He didn't just break it, he was like, I gotta destroy it forever. You say that. Now, come. I must have your powers. Okay. As this runs a bit longer. Okay, it still plays the audio even though I deleted that smaller one. But
I know you see where I'm being compliment myself. Okay. I have an extraordinary amount of patience.
But that's because it started. We gotta try it again. No, leave me alone. Stop! Eric! So, the knight in shining armor arrives, but you're too late. What? The maiden of the tree under my sway. My plans, the will of the goddess, shall come to fruition. Eric! Wait! That villain! What's he going to do to Tess? What's that? Tess' charm. Oh. Tess, I'll find you. Just hang in there. So Roberts is not playing. What is going on? Nu, what did you do? Why did you do that? So only the ones with Nu in it work. There's a certain beauty to that, I gotta say. So we fixed it, but didn't fix it. Okay, we gotta go find Miss Pom this time. And never enough wood. So why isn't Roberts and stuff working anymore? What's up with those clips? Crazy. Quick check. Only that. Okay. And the Benevolent Fort Riot. Good. Sorry, Wi-Fi crashed on my side. Oh. Yes, so the white Indian one works? Ah, there we go!
Dogs should not have.
So, the sound now fine, though. That's the question. Also, sip me a drink.
Dogs are weak. That means rabbits are birds. Rabbits!
You're not innocent. Moby needed to fix the trash you left. Never innocent. You're Indian. Okay, Benevolent of Wood. certain group. Yeah, okay. Got it. Kill all enemies.
did it. Oh.
What game is that even that we're looking at? I mean, I do know the clip, obviously, but... never seen that game, actually. Like, how did that poison me?
Text my mother and tell her I'm
See, and that's why Nu is not innocent. He didn't answer my question about the game in like 2 seconds, but takes more time than that. And that, of course, is the doing of a guilty man. Obviously. Whoa, whoa, chill, dude, chill. So we gotta go over here, huh? Ouch. Hehe, I hit something. I doubt we'll reach level 40 in this dungeon. Like, we get 50% more XP. Well, 100% more. We get double XP basically right now. But given that these also only give 4 XP each. Wow. It's not like a huge thing. It makes leveling, of course, easier and quicker. 2 times as fast, right? But yeah. Okay, we got the drop. Good. Hello there. How about you die? Thank you. You die for my sins like Jesus did? Wait, no, wait, that joke doesn't work. Jesus did die for my sins. Apparently. Allegedly. There's no proof. Whoop. We should look into a pudding. Because the proof is in the pudding. Learned that from some weird colonizers. Defeat a certain group it is. Tree stump shit is unimportant. How was that candy revealed? Where did this mushroom suddenly come from? If it rains mushrooms, I think the world is done. So, was I up here, apparently? Yeah, I fucking hit the poison. Magic plate. I just wanted to hit that flower. Could you please not throw it away? I'm a grown man, I can do it myself. Yeah, mow that down for me, please. Mucho apreciado. So those are a lot of shrooms. Ah, and there's the green bell. It's less about killing right now and more about trying to find a room here. Yeah, I'm full on HP anyway right now. So we found it, but it seems there's only one enemy left as well. Because of course, defeat a certain group, like I told you, is kill all enemies. Literally there is a difference, but figuratively there's none. Oh, oh. Chidden in a Hest, okay. That's a stump. We gotta take down the stumps. Can we also take down never mind. For some reason I just heard the beginning. Ah! New plan, I will cook everything into the jars today. I will need about 45 more minutes. And then done for today. Car cam can wait, I just go to shower later and will fall into my bed. Sounds like a pretty good plan to me, honestly. Sounds like a good plan. And then I just hope work won't be too heavy. I know the outlook isn't the greatest right now, but... maybe you get lucky. I hope so. And I think like you should receive some bonus payment for that amount of stress. But yeah, I guess that won't happen. Will we go to Funny Mushroom Place again? Seemingly. Oh, or not. But this is just waiting to be a fun hammer time. I love this so much. As yet, there my Gleam drop was just revealed. But I also saw a chest there. Yeah, I just... If it's this easy to get every enemy, we just gotta do it. mean, come on. If I start tomorrow... wait. If I start tomorrow around 7, I should finish work around 19 to 20. In worst case, 21 o'clock. I do wrote this right. It's usually written with an apostrophe, but, you know, that's fine. You can also just skip the o'clock. It's not really used. What's the bonus? Can I eat that? Technically, you can buy something to eat with it. But 7 to... That's technically not an okay hour to be. I mean, yeah, I know. Due to the nature, pun intended, of your work, it's kind of unavoidable to have shifts like that. Sometimes, right? But, like, if your whole last week was like that, and now again... Damn. And I know you said you liked your job, but... I feel like this makes it hard to still stay by that, right? At least for that company. Wait, hidden by a mushroom? There's so much room in here. Where it could be. Oh boy. We didn't get Christmas money last year. What? And also didn't receive the inflation bonus in March. Wait. They didn't give you that bonus? Isn't that kind of illegal? I mean, I'm not sure if they are supposed to give it to you and just didn't, or if that was voluntarily, but nonetheless, it's an a-hole move to not give it to you. But yeah, big companies are poor people, right? How are they supposed to buy expensive cars if they pay you? It's kind of fitting, I'm kind of a workaholic. But yeah, I should probably ask for more money or something like that, because I am my 5th year in this company, so yeah, do that. And you can be a workaholic. If that's your thing, that's fine, but you gotta be compensated for that. Definitely. Okay, I'm gonna do something for now. We're gonna move away from this field of mushrooms, because it might be in a mushroom somewhere else, like up there, much more digestible. If it actually is in the big mushroom field, we can return to that and go for it. But if it isn't, and we mow it down all of it now, we would waste a lot of time with that. I don't like wasting time. Nah, it was every company's decision if they will give that bonus or not. Okay. Still, they should give it out. Come on. Even if it was voluntarily. I should start to pay out my hours for more money. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, technically you could just say, okay, I worked 8 hours today. Bye. Going home now. Technically, they can't really do anything against that. I mean, that's probably something in your contract, but I think those things aren't even allowed in a contract. Though that's, like, I'm not completely sure about that, so don't quote me on it. Ouch. Okay, well, then we'll not kill the bees. instead, we go back to the mushroom field. Fuck. At least we also find items. But the Christmas money is... nah, would be really nice. I mean, they give out the information how much money the company made in a year, so definitely not much compared to that. Did you at least get some small present or something? Like, at least something? I think it's important for a company to also show appreciation to their workers. If they fail to do that, I don't know. Where is the fucking gleam drop? Wait, that's every mushroom though. I missed a mushroom somewhere. Oh! Down here. There it is. Ow! It's so hard to see where these things have their hitbox. Present? Let me think about it. Well, that's not an immediate no, at least. Though I have a feeling it will end up with a no. It's a no, yeah. I figured. Okay. Nothing of worth here. I mean, things like that are important because our company is apart from a really big, let's say, group. Okay. The thing is about that, right? If a company doesn't treat their workers well, there are other companies out there. Is this a VOD later? Yes, yes, yes. On Twitch it will disappear at a point because Twitch doesn't allow saving stuff forever anymore. But it's a VOD on YouTube later. Immediately after you can watch the VOD. So I won't complain more now. Okay. I mean, you can complain. I don't mind. That's okay. Why did I straight go for the poison mushroom into it? Wow, that was dumb. So it's a kill all enemies, but it seems to be a very closed off arena-like area. I like that. Right, that would be something that would also be cool, but that would also go back to mystery, to random dungeon style. If you can have stuff like rooms that are like more dangerous, like a ton of enemies, like defeat the 100 foes, stuff like that. Or like a treasure room where there's just treasure. Like special bonus rooms, but given that these are not random generated dungeons, that won't happen. It's not a big arena, there's more to it. Send your friend request on Discord. Yeah, that's fine. I want to write you the group's name. If you have 5 minutes, just read what's all about different companies here in this group. I can accept it. I'll read it after the stream if that's okay. Where is it? Where is it? So, okay, I accepted it. There we go. Okay. Let me use this chance to save real quick. You never know what happens. Though as long as there are no bullshit enemies, I'm fine. And that's what I'm saying about it doesn't... Like, I'm not under-leveled or anything. Whenever I lose, it's because, like, sudden death attack from that pumpkin, I guess? Or 4 of those knights Beyblading at me? Something weirdly unfair going on. It's part of video games too, I don't complain too much about it. Ouch. Ah! That's why I don't hammer away. That's the wrong button. Yeah, let's go around there. Let's just... Bang. Okay. That was the final enemy. No chest. Let's go. Zone 6. Again, I totally forgot about Fury. Because I always do, though I barely can tell the difference, to be honest. Damn it. That hit me too. Oh, what is that? Oh, confusion. Yeah, classical action RPG confusion. Controls are inverted. Nothing too crazy. Ah, the poison killed it. Nice. That's what poison does to you. Okay. Oh, here we go again. With no enemies spawning? Ah, that was the group, huh? But I do kinda wanna take those XP with me. A couple of months is left here. Yeah, just walk into the poison, really. Okay. You sent me the link? Okay, fine. I'm gonna have a look at it later. Why am I not yet full of that item type? Like, I'm never using those items. You'd think I have 24 of them already. They're not like rare drops or anything, they come pretty often. Weird. Oh, I had to go through here anyway. Okay, let's get the drop, and I was so far away. How did that actually trigger? Come on. You're tired. I mean, it's not a surprise that you're tired today, given what your week was like. I'd say. Let's kill him. Yeah, obviously I take the trees too. Oh, that gives us level 39 easily. Or not? Oh, not easily. Oh well. Never mind. But that is the side quest. Okay. Do you have anything new for us, Miss Palm? Mr. Palm. Yeah, I saved you. Jams. Tell us about jams. Huh. A new thing. Okay. The wishes of mankind, I see. Okay. Okay. Arborelex. Good, that was this side quest. So... good. Then let's talk to... whatever his name was. Moti, right? Or not? How do I go to the next part of the story? Go find Tess. Ah, here. Her usual place. I see. Ah, jams. Did they teleport me somewhere? Okay. Wait. Wait. This place does look familiar. What a desolate place. Why do I get the feeling I've been here before? Tess. Tess has to be here somewhere. That's the mana tree back there. So basically it must be the mana sanctuary, right? Whoa. That did come a bit without a warning. Usually I'm asked if I wanna enter a dungeon. I'm actually full of chocolate. Good to know. So, we gotta kill enemies because I want that new sword equipped. So we best be level 40. Ouch. Before getting to floor 5. No, he snowman me. How many XP do you give? These goats have to give more, right? Also only 4. And if without the gems, they would give out 2. This does have a bit of Final Dungeon vibes, but we are nearing the end of the game. We are getting to it. So far this seems easy. Let's see if I eat those words later. Ouch. What a hole of the A kind. Yeah, I mean the snow magnification, that is maybe a problem. One pot of jars. Give me a sec. One pot of jars need to cook 7 more minutes, and the second one 5 minutes after that. Almost done, just waiting. That's the best part about making food. The stuff it makes when it makes itself. And it's just waiting. And then you have bolognese for an eternity. Basically. Okay, I do want this chest. Just money? Yeah, okay, it's a lot of money. Granted, but... I see I could have just walked over like that. Oh well. But, first zone done. Exchange the Z with a D. Still have around 20 liters of tomato sauce and 5 liters of bolognese from last year. Well... maybe it's time to share with people. Like, the whole town, village, whatever. Okay, let's go up first. Wait. Bonk! Bonk! That's actually very effective. Holy bolognese. Yeah, starting to get less effective now. Oh, good. Confusing. Destroying these little pots of flowers. That's kind of sad. I do, but I get jars with other stuff in return, so no good deal. I probably won't have less stuff in the end. Time to start to sell them, I guess. Come independent with bolognese sauce. Open your own restaurant. They're not as effective as up there. Eh. Yeah, yeah. It's chocolate time. Absolutely. Candy is just not doing it. No, I can't. It's... Yeah, because it's food. So you gotta have a license for that. I mean, it's a good thing you have to, because imagine everybody could just sell the food they make. Yeah, I don't think that would be good. Okay, hammer. Defeat a certain monster hidden by a plant. Okay. Whoa! Did you just explode? Why do these basilisk type enemies explode? Also, can I get out of here, please? Ouch. What the fuck? I just want to get to that chest and stuff. Ouch. Come on, I need an enemy trapped in there. Oh, no, 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 no. I got an enemy. Speaking also not working quite well today. When did that ever work well? Okay, great. Now I'm getting through. Okay, bonus. Thanks. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's a flying moth enemy. Wait, that's a candy, yeah. Don't poison me. Everything you do, just don't poison me, please. Poison is detrimental. Otherwise, I would also sell the wine I made. Still got 120 liters from last year. That's why I don't make any this year. Yeah, that's even harsher of a regulation. Which is probably also a good thing, because if people could just sell the alcohol they make... How long until that gets into children's hands, right? Of course, not saying you do that, but... Yeah, there will be people doing that, exactly that, I guess. That would be not good. Okay, but we want to be level 40, right? We have a mission, which already looks not as good as it is. Magic! Ouch. That was actually not that ineffective. Okay, we do have a lot of enemies left. So maybe... Let me get out of there! How did you not get entangled by this? Oh well. So we got out of it though. Good. I do not wanna lose this progress. Will the next floor be enough for a level up? I kinda have my doubts, because there would be like 100 enemies if everything gives 4 XP. And it's a special stage with just 1. Okay, that does give a lot more XP, but not really helping me with that. Oh well. It is what it is. Think about drinking something today while waiting. I mean, that's a decision you have to make, I guess. Okay. We did not find anything actually, no. Not today? I mean, you gotta get up early tomorrow, right? Probably a good idea. Didn't buy flowers. Ah, so the flower pots, I guess. That chest does not seem important at all. How did that chest just hit that? What? Huh? Wait, what? He is confused. Also, why did it change my item back to candy? Like, I knew that happens after a dungeon, but in the middle of it as well? That's kinda... Oof. Oh! The well, if you hit that, it fights back. Oh, I see. Also, I think those are spikes, not grass. Yeah, that design is a bit flawed because it really looks like just grass. Oh, I uncovered the clean drop. Over to the side a bit. I don't think I uncovered the gleam well yet, though. Okay. Why are these enemies so tanky? Okay. That... Quick check that we Didn't miss a plant. These are really hard to see. Which, well, they are a trap. You could say, yeah, that's the purpose of them, but... So far they weren't treated like that. Well, I guess they are pretty resistant to that. Elemental resistance in a game where you can't switch elements in the middle of a dungeon kind of sucks. When this pot comes to boiling, I will put down the heat and go for showering. Do that. And then get some rest. You really deserve that. Okay, chest. Point. Wait, why am I suddenly confused? What triggered that? Stupid spines. I really don't see them. I mean, I see them, but not while fighting, because guess what? I'm not looking right where I walk. I look at the enemy I go towards. Watch what it does. I didn't manage to do anything today except cooking. Which is absolutely fine. You gotta need a rest day as well. I needed to do more, not happy with myself today. That's a bad way to think about yourself. You did the cooking, you did a lot of that, and that's enough. That's absolutely enough. Sometimes you just think you have more time for other stuff, and it turns out you don't. So, yeah. That is just fine. I was snowfied. Fury! Let's go! Remembering that it exists is good. Great. Okay. Right, so that's the Gleam Well. Did not yet find the Gleam Drop, which is on a plant. Which I kinda ignored, but I think I got them all by sheer coincidence. Ah, I'm burning! Wait, did that ever happen before? Also, I guess I found the drop. And we're close to level 40, where we can equip new weapon. Will this give us a shortcut? Yes! I was hoping for that. Was absolutely hoping for that. Okay, which floor are we on now? 7. What I really wanted to ask was, what's our task now? Stop being burned for now, that would be great. Certain group, okay, so defeat all enemies. Light version. You did not stay in there. Hidden by a plant. Well, the plant is already on. And there we have level 40. Too bad we can't equip stuff right now. But that new sword might be good. You know what I also just realized about this game, which is, it's more of a bummer and not like a real problem or anything. But even the Super Nintendo Secret of Mana game had different looking weapons on your character. I don't mind if a game doesn't do that. I'm completely fine with that. It's just that a game for a system that is like 20 years old or something. How much time was between Super Nintendo and DS? Enough. And then having like these things the game had before not anymore. You know, that does seem kinda lame. It's absolutely not something they had to do, but just make it that bit nicer, you know? And yeah, graphically you can't do much with the swords, but at least different, like the Super Nintendo version, Secret of Mana. Not version, but installment. Just use colors, different colors depending on which weapon it is. And that would have been enough. And recoloring a sprite is really easy. Like, sprites... It's hard to make a complete new one, obviously, but if it's just recoloring, then it's very easy to do. A silver hammer. Very good. Going for a shower, see you later. Yes, yes, have a nice shower. So go we look around more? I don't think so. I think we're fine. We're at stage 8 now. Which defeat a certain monster, yeah. Question is, where is it? There are some monsters. That's a chest. Jin's favor, okay. Might actually work very well. There we go. Okay. Results! Okay. Now we can equip the level 40 stuff! Nice. So, oh, that's 43. Yeah, well. Fine. That we can equip. Okay. So, let's say if the boss happens now, we do the boss. If there's more dungeon, I will call it a day. Let's do it like that. Could be that the dungeon is getting bigger now. And it is, so yeah. I'm gonna set my save here and then... Because I'm also getting very hungry. Yeah, I don't know, on the weekends I just never manage to eat before stream for some reason. But yeah. So, just in case, I did save, yes. Who we're gonna raid today? Who is online? Let's see. Let's go to Spartan, playing Monster Hunter again. Spartan, always a nice raid. Okay, so yeah, we're making good progress. I think after this chapter there's one more. But we also have some side quests. There's a dragonfly in my room! Why did it fly in just now? No! Shit. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe 2 more parts. Bye, my mana leaves.